Sup, health nuts? Today we're making the world's healthiest chicken parm. So we'll start off with some chicken breasts. You know, some run-of-the-mill, nothing special here. And what we've done is we've butterflied them. And if you're not familiar with butterflying, it's basically taking the thickness of the chicken breast and cutting it half most of the way so it looks like a butterfly, or it being Valentine's Day, come up in all hearts. Maybe. Alright, so we got the skillet preheating over there. So before we get any further, let's talk about what we're going to use as our seasonings, our toppings. When you think of chicken parmesan, you think of fried chicken breast with some tomato sauce or gravy from Jersey, and some mozzarella or some mozzarella if you're Italian. So we've come up with alternatives for that. First, the cheese. We use ricotta, or if you're Italian, ragout. And it's fat-free ragout. And this will be a really nice cheese. We'll show you how we, the phases in which we put it on the chicken in a little bit. But this stuff right here, it's fat-free, it's low in sodium, it's low in carbs, high in protein, and, you know, it gives you your calcium. So it's a great alternative if you're health conscious. It's very good. And then the other component is the sauce, gravy. We use tomato paste. Now think of tomato paste as like orange juice concentrate, but for tomatoes. But in the same regard, this is actually good for you. It is basically tomatoes, like condensed all the way down to just its most purest form. And there's just so many tomatoes in here that the nutrients are just true to roof. Alright? So you're going to get a good amount of vitamin C, all the vitamins that you get from tomato. And it is delicious. So, we need some oregano. Oregano is a good Italian spice. And I think, yes, the skillet is burning. So let's lower the heat. Let's get the broiler going, because we're going to be using that. So we'll take these chicken breasts and lay them down. Yeah. When you butterfly them, it makes them huge, so they take up a lot more room. And for the point being right now, it's just gonna always wash your hands and touch some shit. But for right now, we're just gonna let it brown, and we'll season the other side with some more of that olive oil. You know, very light spray, and some of the oregano. Oregano is like the essence of pizza. When you smell it, you just think pizza instantly. So it's got to be Italian, right? Alright. So, also we put on some red pepper. Always with the heat. You always got to have the heat. Okay. So that's good enough. You can see the white starting to cook. You see that? When you see that, you know that it's ready to go into the oven. Alright. Throw that in the broiler. And we're going to set the timer 10 minutes. Alright, we'll check on that in a little bit. We'll do the next part. Let's pause that timer. Alright. So we got the chicken going. It's not done yet, but this is the opportunity for us to put on our cheese. Okay, so you take about a teaspoon, eyeball it. On each of the chicken breasts. Smear it on. Don't touch the skillet. Alright. It's gonna melt. You know, it's already in liquid, quasi-liquid state, but it's going to melt some more, so let's put that back in. And we'll check on that in a couple more minutes. Put on the gravy. Alright, let's do the last part of this. Okay. Almost there. Alright. This one you can be a little more liberal with the amount you put on. A teaspoon's probably fine, but it's not going to hurt. It's actually probably going to be better for you and better tasting if you put on a little more. So, it's all up to you with this one, fellas and ladies out there. Alright. Again. There we go, last 2 minutes. Under the broiler. Alright. Alright, let's see how this turned out. Alright. See, both of these are very dense, the cheese and the paste, so it's not really gonna melt that much, but it did brown if you see, especially the tomato paste. So, how we like to serve this is on a nice tall mountain of broccoli. So, eat it however you like. Just know that we consider this the world's healthiest chicken parmesan. And as they say in Italy, mangia.